Attention everyone, the closing ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please come up front, show your support for your fellow hackers. There's seats up front, first come, first serve. Thank you.
We're about to get started. We are here for the next 48 hours to build the coolest things we can. Not only is it our first time in Bangkok, this is our biggest event ever. This is not a conference.
I don't think I've ever seen so many people.
They have been doing it for the past 7 years, and this one is their, I think, biggest.
This event is massive.
The biggest prize pool we've ever had of $800,000.
ETHGlobal is this wild, crazy, hectic energy ball of builders doing wild things.
I've been to a lot of crypto events. I think that ETHGlobal is truly special.
I'd like to bring on Metaloot on stage.
We get to meet great builders. Everyone is at the same place at the same time.
I think hackathons, especially ETHGlobal hackathons, which is like the gold standard of all hackathons. I mean, every time I come to it and then, push that submit button, I think it's been like amazing, like that's it.
I've seen fun, creative ideas.
Really functional use cases.
I think it will be very hard to choose a winner today.
This has been the biggest ETHGlobal ever. It's going to be really exciting to see who has the best idea.
And welcome to the closing ceremonies for ETHGlobal Bangkok. Our job here is to onboard thousands of developers into the Web3 ecosystem, and we do this by running a lot of hackathons and other events that get more and more devs involved. This is our 6th and final hackathon in person for 2024. First time in Bangkok, and the biggest crypto hackathon ever. 2,700 plus people, 1,950 hackers from 86 different countries, 26% of them are new to Web3. People here from all across the world, across 6 continents, 500 ecosystem partners, 44 technical mentors, 69 of them are going to be giving away prizes, all these protocols, and $800,000 will be distributed in just the next 1.5 hours. And because it's also our 7th birthday, we're going to be making 7 announcements at the end of the ceremonies. Who's excited for that one? We're going to jump right in and tell you about what happened over the last 2 days. Now, this is a hackathon, and our job is to focus on builders. And the most important part about today is that we're going to focus on showing instead of telling, which means we're going to bring on some incredible teams that came out of this weekend and have them live demo what they built, so all of you can see the amazing things that are being done in this space and how ready the tech is for world domination. These 1,900 plus hackers spent the last 36 hours, 42 hours, building amazing things, and at 9 a.m. we saw an incredible number show up on our dashboards. We spent the next 5 hours going through every single project, not just us, all of our partners, all of our judges. And I am super proud to say that we have 713 projects that came out of this week. This is the biggest we've ever seen, broke all of our estimates and our records. And it made the day very long and challenging, but for an amazing reason. So congratulations to all of you. We're going to go into what came out of these 700 plus projects. And I want to especially thank all of our judges for spending the first 5 hours starting 9 a.m. with us, talking to all of these teams, giving them feedback, watching all these demos, and hearing the excitement from all of these incredible projects. So please join me in thanking all of our incredible judges, Gautam, Chad, Michael, James, Joseph, Simonas, yours, Pierre, Mike, DC, Benji, Jeff, Joe, Gerben, Richard, Future, Alicia, Anto, Alex, Yele, Yosef, Adrian, Ben, Harsh. Come on, get the energy going. Evgeny, Brian, Shane, Julia, Swaroop, Tomas, Lane, Ted, Maria, Amin, Evan, Patrick, and Hergobind. And I'm going to do this one more time, and the only time. I'm going to say 69 of these names in 35 seconds. You ready for this? You have to promise to continue clapping as loud as possible. Not right now, just when I start. I'm going to try to match the pace. I don't think I'm functionally there yet, but I will try my best. We ready? All right. 69 incredible partners. Please join me in thanking, come on, louder, Pickup, One Inch, Arbiter, Movale, Blockscar Chronicle, CDP, Chainlinks, Flow, Kinto, Layer 0, Gnosis, Mina, Polygon, Protocol, Apps, Pit, Scroll, Sign, Uniswap Foundation, World, Base, Biconomy, BitDSM, Brevis, Cortesi, Cello, Chili, Circle, CowDAO, Dynamic, ENS, Essential, Flare, Hedera, Hyperlit, Inco, Ledger, Mantle, Near, Neon, EVM, Nethermind, Nillion, Oasis, Fallout, Powerloom, Push, Rome, Rootstock, The Graph, VLayer, Web3, Auth, XMTP, Arcs, XLR, Blockless, Curve Grid, Circus, Phoenix, MetaMask, Liquidity, Litmorph, Nouns, Privy, Euler, Hyperbolic, Keynote, and Venn. Never doing that again. Okay. We'll take a breather. All right, let's get back to some of the cool things that came out of this weekend. All of you had these wristbands. We're trying to do more things on chain. And the best part about these wristbands was we wanted to show that you can do a lot more things directly by making this more social and also on chain. So we looked at all the cool stats that we gathered from doing all these things over the weekend, and we got a lot of cool things. Over 6,000 meals were consumed. That was awesome. More than 1,200 people met each other, which was even better. And close to 800 workshop attendance were logged, and that was awesome to see. And all these things become attestations on EAS. So soon you'll be able to see a record of your participation at these events on chain. Not only that, we have a massive and amazing leaderboard. And a lot of you really try to meet everybody out there. This is actually very impressive, 194 connections. Well, thank you for everybody who tried this, and especially to those 5 that really kind of pushed the boundaries. And as promised, the first 3 people on the leaderboard will be receiving 0.1 ETH each. So congratulations to Loic, Matthew, and Nenko. This is awesome. OK, let's get into the stuff that I know all of you have been waiting for, and that is talking about this weekend. 713 projects submitted at 9 a.m., and we spent the next few hours going through all of them. And from there, we have 10 finalist teams. This was the hardest we've ever had to struggle to get this number. These 10 teams are going to come on one by one and live demo what they built. So for the first time ever, please join me in congratulating our 10 finalists for the biggest crypto event ever. Our finalists for Bangkok: DAO Genie, Cat in a Box, Zubernetes, Bubble Wars, Industry AI, ETHPark-QR, LootGo, Mini-DAO, Dark Factory, and Metaloot. All these teams will come on, show you the demos, and after that, we'll go into all the prizes, and then those 7 announcements. But before we go into all those prizes, we have a list of every single project that came out of this weekend. I'm going to move off the screen because we've had to make this fit in 3 slides this time. So I want to thank every single team that spent the weekend building something that they were proud of. You got to where you are by thinking about an idea, working on it, spending countless hours making sure that you get to turn an idea into reality. And not only did you build it, you also built it and showed it to everybody else and shared your excitement. And that, to me, is absolutely incredible because it takes a lot of courage to put something out there and have everybody look at it, give you feedback, criticize, or even be amazed by everything that you've done. So just because you were not one of these 10 teams does not mean you were not good enough. Our goal with the finalists is to showcase some really incredible ideas and themes that we're seeing in the space. And we want to make sure that you have the right support to continue working on your projects even after this hackathon ends. And we as ETHGlobal want to be there for you to help make this more than just a hackathon project. So whether it's connections you need from any of our judges or our sponsors or our other partners or VCs or any feedback you want to get to or even help around technical pieces, we want to be there to make sure that you get the help, and we're happy to extend our network to you. So do reach out to us and ping us with anything that we can do for you. All these projects are now available for you to look at your own pace on ethglobal.com/showcase. All 713 are publicly visible. And the best part about these projects is that you get to get better as a developer and a builder because everything is open source. If you are impressed by something that you saw here this weekend, or from our finalists, or from someone else you heard about, you get to just go up and look at their source code and see how they did that magic, and simply learn from it or ask them those questions. And we want to make sure that we help each other get better and better and move everybody up as an industry, so everything is public. Now, before we bring on our very first team, I'm going to do one quick request, which is please scan this QR code, especially all of you hackers. We do these events once every 4 to 6 weeks, both online and across the globe. And anytime we do this event, we spend a lot of time thinking about what can we do better, because even the smallest thing that we can improve helps make the experience even better for the next 1,000 people. And we really care about making sure that we get to continuously improve this experience for everybody in the space, give them a great impression of what happens in our industry. And by the time we're at 6 months, you get to 6,000 to 10,000 new people onboarded. And if we can do even a small adjustment on anything that we've been working on, it simplifies and makes the more delightful experience. So giving this feedback, which is just you answering simple, rate things out of 10 questions, makes our job a lot easier. And we want to put all the feedback that you give us into practice and action. And anything that you put in there, I personally read all of them. So feel free to be as harsh or as kind as you'd like, because if we see something is broken, we will fix it. Enough talking from me. Let's get ready for our very first finalist demo. For this, I'd like to bring on Industry AI. Please give them a big round of applause. I'm going to come entertain here until we figure out the internet situation. I have nothing to say. I'm just going to stall. I have no idea how yet, but this is the best part about live demos and a hackathon. Murphy's Law has to eventually kick in, but we're all builders here. We know how to fix and debug these things because we're building these systems ourselves. And we'll get to a solution very soon. Until we do that, anybody want to guess what those 7 announcements are? Louder.
I can try the Wi-Fi again. Oh, the Wi-Fi's back.
Locations for next year. Oh, man. Was it that obvious?
Okay, I think it's fine. Okay.
Well, there might be a new surprise there, too. We're already seeing lobbying groups here. What's going on? All right, I think we're ready. One more time, please give a big round of applause for Industry AI.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Flynn, and I'm here with my amazing partner, Sahema. We are the team of Industry AI. Industry AI tackles 2 key problems within the Web3 space. So the main one that we're tackling here is around code duplication. We all build amazing products, and we do that with SDKs, right? We all use an SDK to interface with many of the things that we know and love. However, there's a ton of code that is out there that is simply just wrappers around, communicating with an API. So there's a lot of duplicate code that is out there from sort of a legacy API perspective, and we are solving that with Industry AI. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment as well. We're also solving this idea of wallet UX, right? There's a lot of issues around wallet UX. We want to make that frictionless by allowing agents to have wallets and to act autonomously and to be able to do things on-chain. So Industry AI is essentially a way to bring multiple agents together and to use natural language as a way to communicate with different projects and different ecosystems within the Web3 space. So it's very standard. Essentially, what you can do here is you can simply ask our agents essentially a way to, you can propose to them a very complex, long-running task, right? So here I'm going to click recursive chat, right? We're doing something here that's quite interesting called recursive chat, which basically, if you're familiar with inference in the machine learning space, you simply ask a model to do something and it gives you back a response to the human. In this case, we're going to allow the agents to talk to each other to solve a very complicated, long-running process. So I could say, how do we bring the world on chain, right? Now, I'm going to send this question off to those agents, and they're going to go and work out how to do that, right? That requires many different people with many different skill sets. So in our industry here, in our specific office, you can start to see the agents talking to each other. This one here, Yasmin, is actually going to check on Twitter and actually work out, what does this mean? Who can I see on Twitter that is talking about this? Who should I talk to? And then she's going to say to Rishi, who's another one of the agents, hey, we should go ahead and actually potentially create a token that might incentivize and help bring people on chain. And now you can see Rishi just jumping into gear on here on the left-hand side. And basically what he's saying is, I really appreciate that vision and I love what you're thinking. Let's go ahead and deploy a contract that will sort of facilitate this way to bring people on chain. And so you can see Rishi's actually deploying that contract now. So they're going to work together to facilitate this. You can see that contract has been deployed on base, and I can just open this up here. And you can start to see that this is just the contract that just got deployed. And they're basically going to continue this conversation now. Like, what else has to happen, right? Simply just deploying a token contract on chain is not enough to bring the world on chain. So now they're talking about other bits and pieces, right? We get this organic conversation between the agents that becomes really unique, right? They continue to talk to each other. Yasmin is, at the moment, considering drawing something up for an NFT that could be considered helpful to help bring the people on chain, right? So she's actually created an image. We're using essentially image creation behind the scenes, and we're going to feed that through to the front end. And you can see that she has access to do that. And now they're going to continue that conversation as well. They're going to turn it into an NFT, mint it on Zora, and all the time they're monitoring this whole process. They're able to check Twitter, they're able to check sentiment, they're able to check everything that they're building here to make sure it's actually achieving those KPIs that we've set out for it to bring the world on chain, which is a very ambitious task. So you can see this is going to keep happening here, and they're going to keep that conversation going. There's 4 different agents in this office, and they're able to work with each other. And so we'll talk a bit about those tools here, because if we think about what a tool is, if you think about the traditional world where we have an API and we have a developer, the tool is the middle ground that allows us to speak natural language to transform that into a way that we can communicate with APIs, right? So now we can actually use natural language like English or Spanish or any language to interface with any API. And the way our agents essentially do that is you can see the set of skills here, right? So you can see that Rishi at the moment is here. If I click over to Harper, I can see Harper has access to Uniswap. So that means that Harper can do anything on Uniswap. She can create liquidity pools. She can do anything. If I decided that I want Harper to have access to TradingView as well, I could simply just drop and drag that skill in here. And now Harper as an agent has full access through natural speech, through natural language, to communicate with TradingView, right? She can get any prices. She can do anything that she wants to do there. So that's the whole idea. Essentially, we created a way in which agents can have tools and they can continuously work together to solve many long-running processes and solve complex tasks, and they can do that in an asynchronous manner as well. We didn't want to make something that's very synchronous where one agent has to finish to pass to another one. In this model, you're allowed to do, the agents can asynchronously pass tasks to each other to solve many larger problems, such as bringing the world on chain. So that's a little bit about industry AI. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed it.
Amazing. One demo in, and we're already into AI agents, so it's going to be fun. All right, let's get ready for our second finalist demo, and that is Team Zubernetes. Please give them a big round of applause.
Hey everyone, so my name's Jeff from Australia. Give me 1 sec. I'm a little flustered because they told me I couldn't use internet, which is, you know, how do I make the blockchain connections? But all right, so let's get into it. So Zubernetes, it's a play on ZK and Kubernetes. We're trying to merge the 2 words together. And basically what this is not as fun as the last one, but basically what we're trying to do is, so privacy's been a massive dream for crypto for a long time, and we're really racing along towards that destination with ZK, FHE, TEs. Recently there's this buzzword IOs, and it's, I guess, quite a clusterfuck. I personally spent a lot of time having a headache over it. And what our team sort of proposes as a direction forward is to have orchestration or coordination of containers running in trusted execution environments. And so, next page, that's in a nutshell what we're doing, a TE container orchestrator. And yeah, so we've spent a lot of time over the weekend just push bashing into the TE wilderness, and we've put together a dev-friendly CLI and UI tooling to spin up and manage confidential containers that are running on the Intel SGX secure enclave. And an important component of this is Grameen. I learned what it is this weekend, but it's a lightweight operating system that runs Linux programs on Intel SGX enclaves. It's built by the core Intel team, and it's able to migrate Docker containers to run on Intel SGX enclaves. And with this, we're able to do remote attestations of crucial orchestration operations, such as on-chain verification of worker node registrations and state transitions. Now, this is our grand scheme. We've talked a little bit about the SGX VM and the Grameen launcher. We're going to quickly go into a demo on the Prometheus graph of the metrics of the containers running. There's a service registry where you can, when containers, tasks, workers spin up, you can register them on chain. And there's a smart contract verifying the remote attributions. I don't have internet, so I'll see how this goes. So let's go into the demo. All right, so this is the dashboard. This is the Prometheus dashboard. You can see metrics of the containers running. I've just given them whatever names we were feeling like. And then this is another view of the nodes that are running, so you can see the status, when the container started, how long they've been running for. And yeah, we thought a sort of good toy example was going through the Fibonacci numbers. Now, so we're going to create a remote attestation next. So we're just going to take this, this thing. Let's just put in something random. And now we can get our remote attestation. So it's a massive hex string, but we're going to decode it in the next step. So here, we paste it in here. And then this is the slowest step. It always works, but it's slow. So here we go. This is essentially, we've verified that it's the container is running on the correct hardware. We have some information on the hardware and software characteristics. This is the off-chain verification, and we also have an on-chain component as well. And so, yeah, so far, these are two sponsors which I didn't see around. But yeah, we can also verify it on-chain. Bit of a scary output, scary contract as well, to be honest. But yeah, essentially what we are looking to do is to run, be a Kubernetes, but run orchestrate containers that are running on, as confidential containers on trusted execution environments. Thank you.
Awesome. Already making infrastructure with ZK amazing and simple. All right, let's get ready for our third finalist, and that's Team ETHPark-QR. Please give them a big round of applause.
Hi, ETHGlobal. We are ETHPark-QR. I am Rene, and this is Vitali. Also, greetings to everyone out there in the live stream and inside here, especially the people who were with us in the trenches in the last 40 hours or whatever. Okay, now let's begin. We noticed that here you often have QR payments, but you can only settle them with cash, or if you have a bank account with Thai baht. And we even saw a few days ago somebody mentioned in Telegram that they had the same problem when they, for example, were in a mall and tried to get out but didn't have any cash. So they tried to settle with crypto, right? And somebody, you know, should pay the QR, right? And so then we had the idea, okay, let's see what actually happens if the QR is settled. And it turns out that it doesn't matter what happens as long as it's settled, they're fine. And this is where the idea was born. Now let's show you how it works. Okay, so imagine you have, this is by the way a real QR. Our car is actually right now in the mall. And as you can see here, the balance to pay is 200 Thai baht. And right now we are on Polygon, and you can now pay with Polygon. So the contract accepts, in this case, Polygon. The payment was successful, as you can see on the left, the QR code. Now let's see the transaction is confirmed on Block Scout. And now comes the fun part, because anyone can now go to the website and actually settle the QR code, which essentially means that they're buying crypto without KYC with Thai baht, right? And it will be sent to the to the address which is connected with the wallet, or a wallet address that you specify. Now, if you want to settle, you click to settle QR payment, and now a time window opens of 1 minute where we loop and check if the QR is actually settled, meaning that the remaining amount to be paid needs to be 0, right? And now we're settling it with a Thai bank account, and then a bunch of friendly bots will pick that signal up and send it to the beneficiary address, hopefully. And yeah, we're using that one. And let's scroll down and see how long it takes. Shouldn't take too long. As you can see, the status is, you have on the left awaiting, and done is one that we did before. And as you can see, it is done within a few seconds. And now we could leave the mall if we wanted to. And also, a thing to mention here is we're using Chainlink with a bunch of hubs, because there's only one Thai baht USD price feed, and which is on Polygon. And then we had to, you know, code the connection to other tokens with a USD price feed, which can be accepted as payment as well. And then we used layer 0 to expand to other chains, because we needed this information on other chains, right? So we basically set up bots which used layer 0 every time the price feed got updated on Polygon, and sent the information over there and just basically mirrored the oracle. And this way we can use many chains. The cool thing is also we implemented Privy, which means you don't actually need a wallet. You can also sign in with email. And yeah, also one option you have is to pay with Coinbase. Let's see if we can have enough time to show this here. Only have 30 seconds left. Probably not. Base, right? Yes, as you can see, pay with crypto, and now open up Coinbase. So the good thing is here is that it's like a coincidence of once, because you want it to be settled, and somebody wants to buy crypto, right? And this way you can maybe get a better execution than if you would buy it through a centralized exchange. And also a centralized exchange could route it if a user, for example, says, I have Thai baht, I want to buy crypto, right? And if the execution is better, it can be routed through that, and everyone saves some money. And also, the crypto doesn't get sold, which is normally the case if you use crypto credit cards, which is not good. Okay, thank you.
Amazing. A real-life data utility for all of us in Thailand. Okay, next up, I want to bring on Mini-DAO. Please give them a big round of applause.
GM, ETHGlobal Bangkok, how are you doing? So I'm here to present Mini-DAO. So Mini-DAO is a tool for you and your friends to create that DGen group chat that you have into a DAO. And it's different from other DAOs in that it's way smaller. It's just for you and your friend group. And it also just lives within Telegram. So what we're doing is that you kind of have like a shared wallet within your group chat that can execute on-chain, like various DeFi strategies. So now for the showcase of the app. So if we're jumping into my group chat that I have here, you can see that we just see that Pepe is starting to pump again. And I sent the contract address. So right now, I opened the deposition to our DAO. So I will deposit some ETH to the DAO. Like so. Let's just wait for the transaction to confirm. And yeah. What a cliffhanger. There we go. So I can refresh, and you see that my balance is updated. And then I press done. So what this does is that it generated a unique address for me to deposit. And this way, we can keep track of like who deposits how much. And once it's deposits, then everything will be forwarded to a shared wallet that does all of the executions on chain. And we're in the future like planning to play around with having like weightings to the voting for each transaction. So say now that I want to buy this Peppercoin, I can just do /buy and then the contract address, like so. And what we will get is that we will get this interface. So we have like some already buttons, but I can choose a custom amount. So let's go with 1.5 ETH. And now voting begins. So we have to reach a consensus that we collectively want to ape into Pepe. And I vote yes. And for it to work, we need to have like everyone to vote yes. And you see that my friend just voted, and we are executing the buy right now. So let's wait for the confirmation. Sorry. Yeah, transaction is approved and executed. So we have a lot of ideas like how we want to extend this in the future. We think it will be super cool to be able to like own NFTs together and also have a DAO leaderboard, so you can have like a competitive aspect to it and see like which DAOs have made the most money. We also want to implement like more DeFi besides just swapping, and also do like some cross-chaining. We have like a couple of chains available. I can show you. We have a command like so, and you can show each chain available. But right now we don't have any bridging between them once the funds are in there, so that's something that we really want to implement. Yeah, thank you for listening to us yap.
I am just very impressed to see so many cool integrations into our day-to-day application use case, especially with Telegram, what most of our industry is on, and we get to make these a lot more safe and fun, so I hope that this becomes a much bigger thing. All right, we're just getting ready for our next finalist demo. As soon as I get a thumbs up from the AV side, we'll move these team on go live. How tired is everybody? That answers the question. Well, after the 10 demos, there's going to be a couple hundred slides of prizes. I'm going to make you clap for most of them. So conserve the energy for 40 more minutes. No. 30 more minutes. And we'll get into seeing how many prizes each of the teams have won. And with that, we are ready. So let's give a massive round of applause to Cat in a Box.
Hello, everyone. My name is Leah. This is Darius, and we're Cat in the Box. So how many of you have seen this person and know who he is? Raise your hand. Yeah. So this is a very famous biohacker, and he spent $2 million per year and have 30 doctors backing him to form anti-aging therapy just for him. But for average people like you and me, how do we actually utilize our own data, like DNA data and wearable data and biomarkers to participate in experiment and get personalized insights, right? So we built Cat in the Box. So this allows everybody to participate in citizen science project in a transparent and safe and private way. So let's dive in the data safe. So for every user, you get sign in with your wallet, and you can have a look of all your data. You can upload your data. Sorry, it'll take a while to load. So you can upload your DNA data and your age demographic, medical history, everything here. And all the data are encrypted and saved on Filecoin in a decentralized way. We use the Lighthouse for the storage. Then when we're sharing the data, we're not sharing the data with everybody. We're only sharing specific data. For example, the SNPs from your 23andMe data to a hair DAO, like a decentralized science project, or some other decentralized project. And while you're sharing the data, you're also earning rewards like Cat in the Box token. And let's look at the experiments. So this is an ongoing experiments. For example, HairDAO is running some personalized shampoo treatment, and you can also, anybody can create an experiment like a 30-day fitness challenge and looking at your data and getting scientific insights. And as we dive in the shampoo treatment, and this is a very exciting study. Let's hypothetically say HairDAO has invented 2 shampoos that is tailored for your genetic makeup. So if you have certain genetic markers, you'll be eligible to enroll in the experiment, and they match you with their specific shampoo, and you apply it every day and count your hair loss every day. And you just share the required data, and you get rewarded also. And so Darius is going to do a demo.
So I will show the live demo now with some smart contract interaction. So we have a contract deployed on Circuit, and that is registering the experiments that are going on. And in the smart contract is stored which data is required and who is eligible for participating. And the user can send the transaction to try to join the experiment, basically like applying. So we can try it here. So that should pop up the transaction screen. So you're basically applying, and we have TE running using FIDA that is watching for these events. And that should pick up your application and download the encrypted data from Filecoin. and only the user and this TE can decrypt the data. So it will look if you're eligible based on the requirements picked up from the smart contract for that experiment. And if you are, then the data is extracted that is required. So only the piece that is really needed is then re-uploaded and re-encrypted and shared with the experiment owner. Then it's uploaded to Filecoin again. And then it's sending a transaction to finalize the data share, which is then publishing that CID and also paying the user directly. And in case the user is not eligible, the data will just not be shared, the user is not getting paid, but no one that has access to the data since the TE will remove it again. So we can also take a look that this is actually uploaded. So I'm logged in here in the Filecoin CLI and just copied the new CID. So we can try to download that here. I'm logged in as the experiment owner. And while that is happening, we can go back and see what the website looks like now.
So congratulations, you're in. And now you can choose your shampoo type to be one of these based on your genetic data. And then now you can log in your hair loss every day until today. And then this is a 30-day experiment. Yeah? So sorry, we can look at the results. So in here, like, you not only see your result, but you can compare your data with the average population and see how you compare the data. And looks like the shampoo is working for you, and you're losing less and less hair over time. So good job.
And you can also share directly the results on Twitter. So in this case, for example, it will populate the tweet with the data, and we can share that we reduced our hair loss by 42%. And then just last thing, we now downloaded the data, and we can take a look and see that only the data necessary for the experiment was extracted and shared on Filecoin. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, that was the halfway mark. 5 more projects to go. Let's welcome our next finalist, DAO Genie. Please give them a big round of applause.
Hi everyone, my name is Trevor and this is Riley, and we built DAO Genie. So DAOs are a great way to kind of orchestrate funds controlled by multiple people, but there's a big issue, which is they're stuck in Web3. So as soon as you want to do something like donate to a GoFundMe campaign from a DAO or pay a Web2 contractor, you usually have to send the funds to some trusted person who's a member of the DAO who then writes a check or uses their personal credit card for the Web2 transaction. And we set out to fix that using AI. So this is DAO Genie. I'll open up the BKK DAO that we have set up here. And you'll see this is a pretty typical DAO governance platform once it loads. Yep, so this is a pretty typical governance platform. You can see we already have one proposal in here. And the special thing about these proposals is that they're natural language. So we're describing to the AI what should happen when this DAO proposal is executed. So in this case, we're saying go to Bitrefill and buy a $20 Visa gift card using crypto, and then use that to go and support Carol on GoFundMe. Now, this process does work, but this particular proposal would take like 25 minutes, so we're going to put a simpler one instead. So we're going to say support the water project, donate 0.0001 ETH to the water project. And the water project has a crypto donation portal, but it has a rotating address, so it actually still needs a Web2 component to execute. So in just a moment, we'll have that new proposal. So the key thing about these proposals is they're pure natural language. You don't have to trust any code, and you don't have to trust any human to execute them either. Yep, I'm having a bit of internet issue here. if this, yeah, so I actually have a proposal, because I've been having internet issues, I have a proposal like this set up in another tab. So I can actually just jump to this proposal. You'll see it's a very similar thing. Send a bit of ETH to the water project. And since I'm the only member, as soon as I click yes, we're going to vote yes on the proposal. And this is going to kick off the AI process. So now, if you watch the terminal and the browser on the left side, you'll see we have an AI agent controlling the web browser. This is using Claude's new computer use API, and it's feeding screenshots of the browser into the AI, and the AI is deciding where to click and how to type to execute the proposal. And so you can see it decided to navigate to the Water Project's website. It decided to click on the donate button. And now it's just going to go through the checkout process one step at a time. So many of you have probably seen the computer use demo, but this is kind of an application of that in the context of a web browser, and it can be run on these nodes that are tied to DAOs. So yeah, longer term, the idea here would be these AI nodes are decentralized, so you would have nodes that stake. They would have to stake, and they would be, picking up these requests from different DAOs, and they would basically be staking a greater amount than is at risk from these transactions, and that's how you could ensure kind of trustlessness in a system like this. Longer term, it could also be moved to TEEs when we have TEEs capable of running AI models. So you can see it entered the donation amount here. It's clicking next step. And after it clicks this last final step button, you'll see we get the address popping up, which is where it needs to send Treasury funds. One interesting thing about these visual models like Claude is they can't read complicated small text like wallet addresses. So once it detects the wallet address, you'll see in the terminal, it's actually feeding the text content of the page to a different model to extract this, this address. And at that point, it's going to execute the send ETH transaction, and it'll feed that transaction ID back into the DAO as a result, so everyone can see that it was executed successfully. Yeah, all right, so it looks like we got a transaction ID back. Claude is now passing that back to the DAO, and we can see we have here our transaction ID, and this should be live. Yep, 21 seconds ago, we made that donation. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Well, we're finally putting the autonomous back into DAOs. All right, 4 more demos to go. Let's welcome our next finalist, Dark Factory.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We are Dark Factory team, and we are a group of circuit engineers. So I will go into talk about our game, and then we'll talk about the circuit itself. Yeah. Remember the name? Maybe you will remember this one, the Dark Forest. We just think this is a very good game, and we think it lacks some feature we want. Here, we just want to combine the Dark Forest with the Factorial. Maybe you know the name, both of them. So here, I will say what is the motivation here. The Dark Forest, you know the planet production, the energy production is a simple random parameters. That means the same level will share the same parameters. That is what we want to fix. Yeah, we want this to be more strategic for the gamer to lay out their own factory. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the demo. Here, I already initialized the world here, and we have a different planet. You can imagine this is a planet, and also we call it island here. And if we want to claim some island here, first we will claim first. You can only claim the smallest one, and then you can enlarge it to attack some other bigger one. Yeah. Yes. Let's confirm it. Okay, it will take time, some seconds to confirm on the blockchain, and we'll see. Oh, okay, it's all ours, and let's add it. For the first time, you will present an empty layout here, but we can give some design here. I can drag some roads here, and then let me put some factory. We just design this pipeline. Maybe the primary factory will have 2, and the secondary have 1, and the third is only 1. We have the 2:2 ratio to produce this pipeline, and also we have a seaport to export all the productions, and also we have some storages. That means the capacity of the whole island. Then we can generate this parameters, which is using for the circuit. This is for debugging. If you delve into the circuit itself, you can take a look about this, and let's prove it. Yeah, it could be proved in our laptop browser, and also it could also adapt in the mobile phone. It takes about 10 seconds to finish this. I want to mention the most important part is why we don't use the ZKVM to do this is because it's slow to prove it. But we're using the CIRCOM, we reduce the constraints to almost 100 kilo constraints. That could be working on the browser. That could be adopted to a lot of user or player. Okay, we are proved. Let's go to go to the world. You can see this number is changing. Yeah, I just enlarged the tooltip. You can see the 2 plus 2. That means the production we just used in our latest layout. If you see others, it's 0. Yeah, that's what we have done here. Let's go back to the slides. I will give you some ideas how it proved. Yeah, this is a list what we prove in our circuit. I will go them by one. And first, we have a left side is an example. In the right side is the input for the circuit. Yeah, we have some hint for it. And also, first thing we need to prove every factory is placed in the right position. Yeah, we're also using the mask pattern to do this. That act as a selector. Yeah. Also, we need to prove the rate, the production rate, that according to the count of the factory. And also, we prove the storage. This is just simple. We just count how many storage there. The most important part is we must prove the factory is connected to the road. Yeah. So we have 3 parts to do that. Path placement, wide path, and the factory connected using some pattern mask again. That is a proof of work. What we have done in this weekend, we have done a lot of mathematics. Yeah, thanks.
Amazing. That was genuinely super cool. And one of the interesting themes of this whole hackathon is that there are actually a lot of really, really cool game experiments. So the next 3 demos are also going to be games. So we got 3 finalists left. Let's welcome Bubble Wars.
Hello. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hello, Ethereum. Okay, cool. So we're Bubble Wars. John, Quinn, Jack. This is a fully on-chain Telegram-based game. So the client is running here on a desktop, but you could, of course, play it on your phone. Fully frictionless play experience. So as soon as someone gets the link in chat, they just click it. Bubble Wars game opens, and you're in. So there's no sign-up. Web3 wallet is immediately generated on the back end for you. You're playing immediately. You can see that it might be a bit small for you, but we mint a ENS subdomain for each of our players using ENS's Durin toolkit. So for example, we see here Jack has wooblade.bubblewars.eth, and if I was playing, it would be my Telegram username .bubblewars.eth. So it's kind of cool to have this on-chain identity be built up frictionlessly for the player without them having to do anything. We also see some other players here, the black perimeter bubbles. So those are other players in the game, so if Jack was better at it, he could go eat them. And so that player existence in the same game as Jack is on-chain in a contract. And then we've also got in the top there an incrementer for eats, so it's the amount of bubbles you've eaten, whether that's a random bubble or another player, and that grows your bubble size. Then we've also got the referrals, which is a implementation of our ERP, or Ethereum Referral Protocol, which I'll let John talk about.
Yeah, so ERP, sort of inspired by EFP, is sort of like a primitive referral protocol on Ethereum, and it's super modular, and I'll bring up the smart contracts and kind of show you a little bit how it works. How do I go to VS Code? So basically, you create a referral program, and a referral program is made up of hooks, and these hooks get called every time someone refers another, gets referred. So if you go into here, we have the referral program struct, and we have a list of hooks, and they get called every time someone is referred. So in our example, this is like the Bubble Wars game. It's kind of like a use case for ERP. Every time someone gets referred, it actually updates the game atomically. So there's no like Web 2 calls connecting ERP and the actual game. Yeah, and we've done some really cool stuff in the actual game as well with AI, and Jack, you can talk a bit about that.
Yeah, sure. So I'll reload it up here, and you'll see in a second that we basically index our contracts with the graph, and we send that on-chain context to an AI agent in the back end. And by doing that, we can track the leaderboard and track which players are the best performing, who has the most referrals, who has the most points, their position, and all those kind of things that we are having in the game. There's two parts of what we can do with that. We have the one side of things, as you can see the banner, hopefully you guys can see it, making some sort of commentary, which is being influenced by on-chain context. I'll open up the debug log here, and you'll see what I mean. It's like, you know, a fun way of commentating the game. Hopefully in the future we have like the audio file and make it really fun when they play the game. And you'll see some like addresses here, how many points they have, and just defining the leaderboard in the Telegram client. And on the other side of things, we can use it to perform on-chain actions, and we can use like the Coinbase on-chain kit to be able to perform actions on-chain and be able to build AI bubbles in the game. But that's a work in progress, and yeah.
Yeah, so we also integrated with Pith, so we didn't get to take the PvP play as far as we wanted to, but in our game contract, we integrated with Pith for randomized outcomes of one player attacking another. And so, for example, you can attack another player who's bigger than yours, get randomized weighted odds to maybe take some of their bubble size from them to you. And so that's one of the core types of play we want to put on chain. But fundamentally, like the most motivating thing for us was just to build a really smooth, streamlined, frictionless Web3 UX for a game in Telegram.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. Two more finalists to go. Let's welcome our second last finalist for this hackathon, Metaloot.
Hey everyone,
This is Metaloot. So Metaloot is basically a simple launchpad for you to create games on top of, and it provides the APIs for those games in order to codify the items that are in-game on-chain. So your items can be on-chain, your achievements can be on-chain, the events, whatever progress you have saved, all of that can be codified on-chain as NFT. When you bring it on-chain, what this allows is for cross-game compatibility of those items. Two games running on Metaloot. You can achieve something or get an item in game number 1, and you can, when you play game number 2, you can seamlessly bring it there and get some perks, be it a new skin, a cool name tag, or whatever else. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the demo. So Metaloot is a desktop app. It's right here. I've already logged into Flow. Flow is the blockchain where all of our on-chain assets are hosted. So the first thing I'm going to demo you is one game. It's called the Crazy Jumper. So let's go ahead and run Crazy Jumper. And the reason I'm going to show it to you so you can see how it looks like pre-collecting the item in the second game. It should just take a second to launch. And once it launches, you can see it's actually connected to our Flow wallet, which is inside of Metaloot, even though this is a standalone application built on top of Metaloot as a launchpad. So we start the game, and then we just run around and jump. As you can see, our character's name tag is a noob, because he's just a noob. OK, let us stop playing this game and go into the next game. So the next game is Trophy Hunter. Let's go straight into Trophy Hunter, run this. And I will show you the item that we can collect here, which hopefully will advance our noob status in the other one. So this game, same wallet, same user. All we have to do is get this trophy over here. So we just run there and get that trophy. As soon as he's got it, you can see that it actually says, you got the trophy, well done. Patrick is just approving a few transactions on the mobile wallet, because transactions need to be initiated for this to actually be minted on chain. But the purpose of this game has served, so I'm just going to close it now and go back to Metaloot. Now, Metaloot has a few tabs, so obviously you have your games here, and then you have the inventory. And inside of the inventory, you have all of the inventees that were previously minted. Currently, we're looking for the NFT here called the Mike Tyson. As soon as we have that, then we can go back to the previous game, and I'll show you how that worked out. So let's refresh this and see if it's minted. OK, we're good. So we have an NFT within our wallet called the Mike Tyson. So let's go back to the previous game called Crazy Jumper and see how that has affected. You can't, if you have something in your wallet called the Mike Tyson, you can't really be a noob, can you? No, of course not. You can only be a champion. So there we go. Now we have a cool name tag. This is the basic idea of Metaloot, bringing games together by enabling cross-game compatibility of items and player ownership. So this is what works right now, but where to in the future?
Hi guys, my name is Patrick. So this is currently what Metaloot is doing, but we willing to hope that Metaloot can achieve even further. So we are willing to hope that we can allow content creator to list their NPC character on a marketplace and then collect a lifetime royalty. And then user can import those NPC into any games, any Unity or RPG game, or even VR or AR, so we can achieve a multi-across reality as well. And that's the future for Metaloot. Thank you so much for listening.
Composability across games. Awesome to see. All right, we are ready for our 10th and last finalist demo for the day. Please give a massive round of applause to Lootgo.
Hi guys, I'm Pawan, and
hey, I'm Metasham.
I'm Abel.
Hey, I'm Jijin.
All right, and we're working on Lootgo. So Lootgo is basically Pokemon Go, but for meme coins. So treasure hunts for the next 100x meme coins. So crypto provides a massive upside, but it's still very hard to onboard users for majorly 3 reasons. One is access. Everything is pay to play. You have to pay transaction fees, gas fees, and everything. Second is tech. You have to manage your wallets and private keys. And the third is like, in general, the UX is not good for everyday people, right? So what we're doing is turning your daily life into a treasure hunt. So you walk around, explore, and collect loot boxes. These loot boxes have meme coins that you can collect. And then you can slowly build your crypto portfolio and get onboarded to Web3, right? So it's progressive onboarding, right? So it's treasure hunt to trading. So first you start with treasure hunt, you get like free meme coins by reward ads and partners. And then second, you like, once you get a gist of it and you have a nice enough portfolio, you could kickstart your trading. So it's a front end, it's a good front end because it's an already proven market, which is walk to earn. And crypto has a very big upside, which is both like monetary and community, right? So we have this PWA. Right. A lot of pages, guys, sorry. Yeah. So this is LootGo. And it has like abstracted email logins, so you don't have to manage your wallets. So as you can see, it's a map of around QSNCC, which is this venue. So you can basically like zoom out and see there's a lot of treasure chests around. And then once you come up here, you cannot collect the ones that are far away, obviously, for obvious reasons. But let's say this is a close one. You click on this, you open the chest, and we created our own meme coins, which is called swag tokens, because we all love swags. And then you collect these, and then you go to market, and this is where it's your like portfolio, which shows all the meme coins that you own. It takes a second to load up. Yeah, so this is your meme coins. This is the history of your transactions, and these are like popular meme coins if you like want to get into trading and kickstart your trading inside the app only. So we have a nice on-ramp with a Coinbase and or either with like fund with crypto. So it's as abstracted as it could be. And then this portfolio here, you can do like gasless swaps. So you could convert your meme coins to USDC, which is basically USD for normal users, which makes it easier for them to use. So yeah, that's MemeGo, and thank you so much, guys.
Wow, that was awesome. They ended 2 minutes early, and now I have to figure out how do I do my slides, which I thought would take another 60 seconds. So please enjoy some awkward silence for 60 seconds while we resume. I'm serious. We're getting there. We'll edit this out on the video. Okay, I think that worked. I should not be procrastinating on this. Well, those were our 10 finalist demos. And with that, I want to please congratulate all these 10 teams. So give a massive round of applause to Industry AI, DAO Genie, Dark Factory, Zubernetes, ETHPark-QR, Mini-DAO, Cat in the Box, LootGo, Metaloot, and Bubble Wars. I know all of you are tired. So am I. So I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible, but still make sure that we get to enjoy everything. Before we get into all the prizes, I want to talk about quickly being on-chain. Now this hackathon is very much at the end. The thing I want to tell all of you about, in case you haven't done this, most of you have, is the Hacker Pack. Not only do you have access to the Hacker Pack, which means if you've been to at least one of our events, whether it's in person or async, you get to claim a lot of cool perks, especially the testnet faucet. But now, a lot of you are going to be eligible for the Builder and the Pioneer pack, which account for the number of events you've been part of and the amount of prizes you've won. And each of these packs give you a lot of cool perks. And an hour from now, each of you will be able to claim a free ENS domain name, get onboarded to Lens, and a free Farcaster account, in addition to a few other events that are happening across the world next year. Get access to all of those. And for the Pioneer pack holders, you also get to skip the line for the next hackathon in case you missed a deadline for application. And those are all perks for being an amazing hacker and helping this ecosystem grow. But not only that, we have packs for more than just hackers. So if you are a mentor or a volunteer or one of our partner or a speaker or a judge, all of you also qualify for a lot of these same perks, and you get to mint your own pack NFT. So check all of this out. It's all on ETHGlobal.com/packs. There's 6 of you. They're all free. We handle all the abstraction. You need any crypto or gas or ETH or any of those things. And you get to claim these things as perks and enjoy building without worrying about all the cool things that you need to do. Now, we are ready for the part that all of you have been waiting for. And part of that 2 minutes was drinking enough water, which I did not get to do, because there are 212 slides for prizes. Are we ready? Okay. Well, we're going to do the same thing that we've done in the past, which is if you hear your team name, you shout. And the louder you shout, the higher you will be up in my mental ranking of who shouted the loudest. Now, why is that important? Good question. The team that's on top of that chart will be receiving a Ledger Nano X for every member on that team. No. Conserve your energy. 200 slides, okay? You gotta get ready for this. And if you're really good and you win multiple prizes, somebody can absolutely beat you. Okay, let's get ready. $800,000 in prizes. Let's start with 1inch. HOP is the best fusion integration, and you win $4,000. Plutus is second place $2,500 winner, and Liquid Plus Plus will be taking home $1,500. Congratulations to all 3 of these teams. So far, it doesn't look like any of those 3 teams are in the room, so that's unfortunate. The best use of Dev Portal goes to Moon Gang for $3,000. Burner is the second place $2,000 winner, and Dongle Party is the third place $1,000 recipient. We found one person from Dongle Party. The best portfolio tracker goes to Simplify for $3,000 so far on top of this leaderboard. Deflate is the second place winner for $2,000, and Segugio is the third place $1,000 winner. That's more than 5 people on that team. What's going on? Segugio is top of that list. Next up is Arbitrum. UMRTS Game is the best Silas project for $2,500. Cuticle is the second place winner, and Lively for Luma is the third place winner. I think the other team is still in the lead from 1inch. The best DeFi app goes to Stylish Lending Hook and Mev AMM, and both of these teams are going to get $4,000 each. Congratulations. And Aegis Protocol and PrismX are the best Orbit, Bolt, or Time Boost category integration winners, and both of you will be receiving $1,000 each. Which one was that? PrismX? Aegis? That doesn't sound right. Okay. Segugio is the winner. The most commendable attempts on Stylus goes to Strongberry, Suka, Protosecure, Stairway to Stylus, and Boo Market. Was that Protosecure? Protosecure is the loudest team in the room. And each of you get $500 each. All right, on to Avail. DGenOS is the best Cartesi project. You win $2,000. You're also the loudest team so far. AI United is the second place $1,500 winner. PrismX is the best Arbitrum and Avail project integration as well. Not as loud. And Rolling Pool is the second place $1,000 recipient. And Verify, SolveNet, Blinks, EloFlow, and Libre News are taking home $700 each for building a cool thing with a Veil. And developer feedback wins the best developer feedback prize for $500. And MVP Protect is the second place $300 recipient. And L3 Dreams is a third place $200 winner. Congratulations. Next up, we have BitCup. XPredict is the best app on BitCup chain, and you take home $5,000. DriveCoin is the second place $3,000 winner, and FolkTag takes in $2,000 for third place. ETHPark-QR is the best Cub coin utilization winner. You take home $5,000. Crypto MPT is the second place $2,000 winner, and Tipsy is the third place $2,000 winner. On to Block Scout. All these teams are going to split the pool prize. So congratulations to Private Scaffold ETH, Eternal Block. No, I'm not going to do that. 259 teams integrated Block Scout, and you're going to split the amount equally, and each team is going to get 77.22 each. You got what you signed up for. On to Chainlink. ETH-A is the best use of CCIP, along with Migrator, ETH Belgrade, and ScrollX. Was that ScrollX or Belgrade? Belgrade, okay, you are the loudest team, and each of you are going to be taking in $4,000. Planty, Miracam, ETH Vercel, and DESG are the best Connect with Chainlink winners, and each of you are going to be receiving $2,000. On to Chronicle. Starfish is the best integration of Chronicle. You take home $3,000. That's the same Belgrade, guys. What's going on? Pour It On Chain is the second place $2,000 winner. Commit takes in $1,000 for third place, and Roll and Pool comes in fourth for $500. And these 30 teams will be splitting the pool prize, so each of you will be getting 116.67 each. Congratulations. On to Coinbase Developer Platform. Industry AI is the most innovative use of CDP SDK. You take home $5,000. Lucy is the second place $1,500 winner, and Meme Surreal is the third place $1,000 recipient. In Process is the best CDP and Hype Creator Economy prize. You get $2,000, and Dot is the second place $1,000 runner-up. Awesome. Eva and Eat with Cat. I don't know what? Are going to be receiving Crypto and AI awards, and both of you are going to be splitting in $5,000 each, or $2,250 each. Token Track is the best combination CDP. Was that an actual scream, or somebody dragged a chair? What was going on? Can somebody confirm, was that Token Track? You are the loudest team now. I'm accounting for Doppler shifts, don't worry. And the best developer feedback goes to CDP Community for $500. Tuk on the Moon, ETHPark-QR, ETHAI, Talk Creators, and Token Trek. This is like a tongue twister for me. What's going on? Are each going to be receiving $100 for the Coinbase Checkout Pool Prize. And for the SDK Pool Prize, these 44 teams are going to be splitting in $56.82 each. And lastly, the On-Chain Kit Pool Prize goes to 32 additional teams, and you're going to be splitting the amount, so you each get $31.25. What team are you? One more time. Coin Merge is the loudest team in the room. Congratulations. On to Flow. DAO Genie is the most killer app on Flow. You take them $4,000, 100 to 1. He's the second place $2,000 winner. Social Bounty takes in $2,000 for third place. And Crop Cash and Sounds Good are going to be taking home $500 each. Coin Merge it is still. The best giving app on Flow goes to Raise, Loot Go, Chain of Thrones, and Metaloot, and each of you are going to be receiving $2,000. Congratulations. Hydrofy is the best developer feedback for $500, and Butter, Kaching, Omi Cave, Whale Chest, EV Meme, and Better are going to be getting 250 each. On to Gnosis. Grassroots Data DAOs is the best use of circles. You take on 1,000. Serendipity is the runner-up for 500. The best use of Gnosis Pay goes to Noasis and Rebaseable. Both of you get 1,000 each. And Rolling Proof is the $500 runner-up. Congratulations. On to Kinto. Nami AI is the best Kinto app, and you'll be receiving $7,500. Wow. FlexFuse is the best contract API integration for $3,500, and Naga Banking is the second place $1,500 winner. Actually, if that was FlexFuse, you are the loudest team. We have a confirmation. CondoFi is the best Kindle Wallet SDK. You take home $3,500. Celebrity is the second place $1,500 winner. Royal Leagues is the best Venn integration for $500. Celebrity also takes another $1,000 for one of the best UX. And Kinto Investments is the best student project. And you'll be receiving $1,000. Congratulations. On to Layer 0. ERC20 Unchained is the best omni-chain solution, and you win $7,000. FlashFi is the second place $3,500 recipient. And my slides are broken. What's going on? This was bound to happen after 100 events. There we go. And Boo Market, interesting timing, is the third place $1,500 winner. Is it just me, or is this more than 5 people on a team? Are you hiring extras in the back? What's going on? Meta Intense is the best use of Layer 0 Read, and I assume that team that won $5,000 and the loudest team in the room. And SolveNet comes in second for $2,500. State of the Art is the best developer feedback winner for $500. And Meta Intense still leads the leaderboard. On to Mina. Protostar is the best Mina integration. You take home $7,000. Aegis is the second place $4,000 winner. Eno is the third place $2,000 recipient. And Proto Message Kit will take home $1,000 for fourth place. The best gaming app on Mina is Connect 4. PredictX is the second place winner. And Mina Fountain is the third place $1,000 winner. Congratulations. On to Polygon. SavuBox is the best on-chain app on Polygon. You take home $2,000. Whale Chest, TEE.CEO, and Deadass are the three $1,000 winners. DeFi Simplify is the best cross-chain application using Agler for $2,000. Cross-chain Port is the second place $1,000 winner. Dark Factory takes in the best EKP application for $2,000. And Tornado Cash 2.0 and Almost Free Solidity are the two $1,000 runner-ups. And we have a lot more. Hash AI is the best social good application for $2,000. Close, but not loud enough. And Sawa, TreeCap, and DocuEarn are the two $1,000 runner-ups. Congratulations. And lastly, we have XWallet for the best onboarding Polygon integration. You take home $2,000. And Over the Ether and Blinks will be receiving $1,000 each. Protocol Labs. Cat in a Box is the best storage and retrieval project for $4,000. Heptagon AI comes in second for $2,500. Stake of the Art is loud. You take in $2,000, but still not as loud as the other team. Am I getting heckled here? What's going on? Convo and Union are the runner-ups. Nope. For $1,000 each. The best project for Akave goes to Asterix Daily Check and Omikave. And both of you get $1,500. And Tuk Tuk to the Moon is the runner-up for $1,000. Sriracha. Lag. Sriracha category winners are Autobase and Friend Circle for $1,500 each. And Nudie Branch and Pepe Wagon are going to be receiving $1,250 each. Pith. Market Minds is the most innovative use of price fees, and you get $4,000. Call a switch. is very loud. Top of the leaderboard, 2,500. And Bang is the third place winner for 1,500. And Aroa and Gasab are going to be taking in runner-up positions for 1,000 each. Prediction Market, Pith in Galaxy, PithNet, and MEV Protect are the best developer feedback winners, and each of you are going to get $500. And lastly, the pool prize goes to these 9 teams, so you'll be splitting in all the amount, and you all get 888.89. Congratulations. On to Scroll. Straw Protocol is the best use case of L1. Nice. 2,500. Migrator, ETH Belgrade. Good attempt, but that's still loud. 1,500. And Rebasable comes in third for $1,000. Noble Voting, ZK Santa, MEV Protect, and Event Sphere are each going to be receiving $1,250 for being the Build Your Own Rollup category winners. And Industry AI is the most innovative app on Scroll for $4,000. Dark Factory comes in second for $2,500. Doppelgang ETH, third place, $1,500. Doppelgang ETH is so loud. You are top of the list. Pred Pump is the fourth place winner for $1,200. And DESG, Doppelgang ETH it is, $800. On to Sign. Sign XLit is the best overall application. You'll be receiving $3,000. Straw Protocol comes in second for $1,500, and Harmonia Protocol is the third place $1,000 winner. For the best use of private attestations, Harmonia Protocol is the first place $3,000 winner. Straw Protocol comes in second for $1,500, and Sign XLit also wins $1,000 for private attestations. Resell Protocol is the best consumer app integration on Sign. Congratulations. And Blockade is the second place $1,500 winner. Candor is the best technical integration with schema hooks for $2,500, and Chronify is the second place $1,500 recipient. And SignLit and Authenticity Witness are also going to be receiving $500 additional dollars for giving the best developer feedback to the Sign team. On to Uniswap Foundation. Iceberg is the best use of hooks. You win $4,000. LVR minimizing hook is the second place $3,000 winner. Custom curves are $2,000 winner for number 3. And Starfish is the fourth place $1,000 winner team. Uniswap V4 Replayer is the best integrations for research and experiments. You take home $2,500. Blinks is second place for $1,500. And Unify is 3 for $1,000. And the best use of Unichain goes to All right, Jordan, which one are you? Trust issues? Petro ETH option DEX? Well, that was very loud. Jordan is on top of this leaderboard. Boo Market is the third place $750 winner, and Reputable Network, Fellow Fund, Unipump, and TE.co are receiving $250 each for runner-ups. On to World. Best mini app goes to Proof of Truth for $10,000. Wow. I don't think they need to scream anymore. They can just buy a ledger. World.fun and World.fun, again, are sharing $2,500. Predict and Malu are the two teams taking home $1,250 each. And 72 teams integrated WorldCoin, and each of you get to split the pool prize, so you will be receiving $34.72 each. I think that's $5,000. I could be wrong. On to Base. Industry AI is the most based award. You get $3,000. Candor gets $2,000 for runner-up. Based Agents is the best use of on-chain kit for $3,000. Bag Bazaar, second place for $1,500. And Substream, third place for $500. On to Biconomy. CoinVert and Rabbits are the best Biconomy SDK integrations. You each get $3,000. And Rankers is the second place $2,000 recipient. BitDSM. Lucy is the best DeFi app on BitDSM. Actually, that was loud. Lucy is the top of this leaderboard. Trust Me is the second place $2,000 winner, and Boo Market comes in third for $2,000. On to Brevis. MicroMoo is the best Brevis ZK coprocessor for $4,000. Kala Switch comes in for $2,500. Kala Switch, you'll reclaim the throne. Trustless Airdrop for $1,500, and LVR Minimizing Hook and Group Fund are the runner-ups, and you take home $1,000 each. Cartesi. Kaching is the best app on Cartesi Rollup. Very close. And Commit is the second place $1,500 winner, and Backpacker comes in third for $500. Backpacker is now on top of this leaderboard. Wait for me to do this. This is a race condition, dude. Come on. The best app on Avail goes to AI United. What? DGen OS is the second place $2,000 winner, and now on top of the leaderboard. On to Cello. Tontine Money is the best app built on mobile and the loudest team in the room. LootGo is the second place $1,500 winner, and Creti is the third place $1,000 recipient. So Tontine Money, your top. Superflow is the best open source tool built on the L2. You get $2,500, and FlashFi is runner-up for $1,500. On to Chili's. Runners is the best fan utility project. You take home $2,750. Group Fun is the second place winner, and you take home $1,750. Blocks and Balls are the best SportFi projects. That does not sound right. For $2,750, and Harmonia Protocol, second place for $1,750 as well. And best runner-up is Creator for $1,000. Can you be the best runner-up? Technically, I guess, yes. Circle. Naga Banking is the best Web3 integration for Circle for $2,500. ChatterPay comes in second for $2,000. And Simplify is the third place $1,500 recipient. DGen Box is the best CCTP hack. Congratulations. For $2,500. And Pipegate is the best project using USDC and EuroC pair, and you take home $1,500. On to CowDAO. MicroMoo is the best use of programmatic orders. You take home $2,500. And Polyswap is the runner-up for $1,500. Nope, not this time. Very close. Best use of hooks goes to Stylish Landing Hook for $2,500 as well. And AruSwap is the second place $1,500 winner. Kala Switch is the winner of the Open Innovation Prize for $2,000. So congratulations. On to Dynamic. SuperShop is the best consumer project. You take home $2,000. Doppelganger, ETH, reclaims the throne for the best cross-chain experience, $2,000. And Candor is the Web2 but better category winner for $2,000. Okay, Doppelgang ETH is in the lead. The best novel integration goes to Over the Ether for $2,000. And Truman AI Live is the best future wallet prize winner for $2,000 as well. Congratulations. On to ENS. Telepay.cc and Borner are the best two teams winning for the L2 category, and each of you get $2,000. ENS Intent Solver is the best use of ENS and the loudest team in the room. Wrench.eth is the most creative use case for ENS for $2,000, and Bubble Wars is the best use of L2 primary names for $1,000. On to Essential. Pinting is the best declarative DeFi application on Essential. Very close. Scaffold Essential takes in $3,000. I think the ENS one is still in the lead. And we are on to Flare. We're getting there. Heptagonia is the best use case for data protocols. You take home $5,000. Crypto MPT is the second place $2,000 winner, and Meme Bank and OptiPair are the runner-ups, and you get $1,000 each. And Extremely is the best new attestation type. You take home $1,000. On to Hedera. DAO Genie and Market Minds are the two teams for the best Hedera integration, and you will receive $1,500 each. And Bucket is the best Hedera native hack. You take home $1,500 as well. On to Hyperlane. What's Up Bridge is the best use of Hyperlane. You will be receiving $3,000. HyperT is the best infrastructure project. And that guy got scared in the front row. For $2,000, and Superflow is the best Hyperlane automation for $2,000 as well. Relay Pools is the best interchain application for $2,000, and Doppelgang ETH takes in $1,000 and has used up all of their energy by the fourth time. On to Inco. IncoSwap and StreamCrypt are the two teams taking home $1,500 each for the best use of confidentiality in DeFi. Phi and PrivID are the open track winners for $2,500 each. And Blocks and Balls are the best gaming applications on Inco, and you'll be receiving $2,000 as well. Congratulations. On to Ledger. Now this is a meta one. You ready? Clearly Vaults are the best team winners for clear signing. You take home $3,000, and Ledger Suite are the second place $2,000 winner. Ledger Suite is the best Ledger integration for $2,500, and Tuk Tuk Delivery comes in second for $1,500. And Lookma, no hands. I don't know if these are two projects or one with a comma and just good timing. Win the documentation improvement prize for $1,000. On to Mantle. Pre-swap is the best DeFi project on Mantle. You take home $2,500. Whale Chest, Truman AI Live are the two teams for the best NFT, social, and gaming integration. You take home $1,250 each. And best infra tooling project is LTV for $2,500. And yam. You can technically make me say anything, which so far has not been exploited yet. Wins the best UX prize for $2,500. Congratulations. On to Near. Do It and Nexus Phi are the best control accounts and EVM integration winners. You get $2,000 each. AI-less is the best use of Near and AI for $2,000 as well. Congratulations. On to Neon EVM. EV Meme is the best optimized protocol for non-EVM. You get $3,000. Neon.Fun is the second place $2,000 winner. Neon.Fun, you are in the lead. And GateSync is the third place $1,000 recipient. Is that Market Minds? Noodles.Fun. Noodles.Fun is the loudest team in the room, winning $2,000, and Market Minds is another team, not as loud, but also winning $2,000. On to Nethermind. FuteroBot is the best. This is getting apocalyptic right now. FuteroBot is the loudest team in the room for the best darknet project, winning $2,000. RizRiz is the best cryptography for society and nowhere to be found. And Petro ETH Option Dex was a good attempt, but got beaten by a FuteroBot. All of you get $2,000. And Voicely and Almost Free Solidity are the two teams winning $2,000 each for the best cryptography application on Ethereum. Congratulations. On to Nillion. Ultra, Talipay.cc, and SafuBox are the three teams splitting the retrieval prize, and each of you are going to be receiving 1666.67 each. TimeFi and EasyPass are the best blind app integrations, and you both get $2,500 each. On to Oasis. 21 is the best use of Sapphire. You get $4,000, very close. Futero ETH is the winner. FanHub is number 2 for $3,000. Hancock is number 3 for $1,500. Aware for $1,000. And Royale Leagues comes in 5th for $500. Futero ETH is still in the lead. On to Fala. Zubernetes is the best general use case. You take home $1,000. Heptagon AI is the best use of AI in TEEs for $3,000. Social Bounty is $1,500 for second place. And Cat in a Box is the best use of TEEs altogether for $3,000. And Yume RTS game comes in second for $1,500. On to Powerloom. Yopi Nopi is the best GPM integration on Powerloom, and you will be receiving $2,500. Push Protocol. Workverse and Phi are the two teams winning $2,000 each. Very close, but the other team over there is still in the lead. And Pred Pump is the most creative bounty on Push for $2,500. Hirari is the best AI bounty for $2,000, and Union is the best wallet tracker for $1,500. And we have Rome. Petro E. They're going to ban the live stream because they think somebody is getting hurt here. And Jordan is in the lead for the loudest person in the room. And the winner of $3,000 for Rome Protocol prize. HAuth and Union are the two teams winning $2,000 each. DAO Genie and GateSync are the two teams winning $1,500 for coming in third. On to Rootstock. Planty and Fellow Fund are the two teams for the best Rootstock integration, and you get $22.50 each. And FlashFi, Anon Market, and Kaching are the best DeFi apps, and you'll be splitting the amount equally, so each of you get $1833.33. On to the graph. Very close. Perkly is the best use of graph. You get 3,000. Noodles.fun comes in second for 2,000. Tontine Money and DGenOS. DGenOS is in the lead. Jordan, I hope you win another prize here. And both of you get $1,500. Miracam is the best use of Substream, and you will be taking home $2,000. On to VLayer. StrawVault is the best use of VLayer, and you get 4,000. ActionFlow is the best use of web proofs. You get 2,000. Zoo Citizen Registry is the best use of email proofs. You also get 2,000. And ZK Credit Score is the best use of time travel or teleport, and you will also be receiving $2,000. Web3 Auth. Genie AI is the best Web3 Auth integration. You get $1,500. The best use of Web3 Auth mobile SDK goes to Rankers for 2,000. And Crop Cash is the best use of Auth SDK for $2,000. Banana Babies and Based are the best use of Web3 Auth native account abstraction category. You get $2,500 each. And Pukov is the best mini app integration, and you will take home $2,000. XMTP. Lucy, Based Agents. One at a time. Was that Lucy? Okay. What about Base Agents? Oh, Lucy is definitely the loudest in the room, again. Backpacker and Lucy is still loud. Sentinel Agent are the four teams building the best agents using message cage, and each of you are going to be taking home $2,500. On to Zirkit. Cat in a Box is the best project on Zirkit. You get 3,000. Trust Issues comes in second for 1,200. And Truman AI Live is the third place $800 winner. HAuth is the best next generation Telegram mini app integration for 3,000. And Cap or No Cap is the runner-up, and you get $2,000. ARCs. Utopia is the best Digi physical experience winner. You get 2,500. And Resale Protocol and Nexus Pay are the two teams taking home $12.50 each. Axelar. Swift Easy is the best use of Axelar. Very close. Lucy is still in the lead. You get 2,000. Smooth Store is the second place $1,500 winner, and BSITC is the third place $500 recipient. On to Blockless. Bangkok Swimmer and Aura Networks are the two teams winning $500 each for the best app built on Blockless. Congratulations. And we have CurveGrid. Perkly is the best use of multi-bass. You take home 3,000. Safe Huddle are the best use of webhooks for 1,000. And Perkly, again, takes in the speedrun time attack category, and you get an additional $1,000. On to Euler. Pukov is the best Telegram integration with Euler. You get 3,000. Call a Switch and Telepay.cc are two teams winning 1,000 each. On to Phoenix. Phi is the best use of Phoenix stack integration for 2,500. Iceberg is the second place $1,500 winner, and iSpy FIM is the $1,000 third place winner. MetaMask and Linea. The five. Can I just give you one ledger so you don't do that again? ETH option DEX, DAO Genie, Social Bounty, DAC, Homomorphic, and Revoke.delegate are the five winners, taking home $1,000 each for the best project on Linear MetaMask. And Jordan, with Petro ETH option DEX, is the loudest person in the room. On to Liquidity. Looney Chan is the best use of Liquidity V2. You take home $4,500. And Snack is the runner-up, and you'll be receiving $500. Lit. Cypherpool is the best use of Lit protocol. Nice, for $27.77. Lit Secrets is the second place, $15.55 recipient, and 668 goes to Typhoon. On to Morph. Over the Ether is the best consumer applications on Morph. You get $2,000. Plenty and Premium Buy are the two teams receiving $1,500 each. Noun Style. Revoke.delegate is the best public good built on nouns, with nouns, and you get 2,000. And Civic.ai is the second place $1,500 recipient. And the best applications on Noun is Noun Sounds, and you will be receiving $1,500. On to Privy. Perkly is the best consumer app on Privy for 2,000. SwiftEasy is the best hidden crypto experience for 1,500. And SwiftEasy is now the loudest team in the room. FunDev is the best use of Privy for $1,500 as well. And we have Capsule. Tipsy is the best app built with Capsule, and you'll be receiving $1,000. Hyperbolic. Shield and Phi are the two best AI agents, and you'll be receiving $500 each. And then we have, finally, Ven. Mikta is the best DeFi integration and seems to have redeemed themselves with the last prize and the loudest team. Let the record show Mikta is the loudest team in the room. Those were all of our $800,000 winners. Please give yourselves a massive round of applause. That was absolutely incredible. We've never had this many prizes, teams, and excitement come in. Everything that you just saw is available on the showcase, where you can see who won what. And you as a team get to see the total amounts on your own Hacker dashboard. So if you saw a bunch of these categories, we do the math for you, and you get to see all of these things. Now, here's the key thing that I want all of you to remember. Everything that I just said is actually not final. We have to make sure we get to wrap up as much as we can on the same day. But for an event at this scale, it takes a few more weeks to do the full final confirmations. So everything we announced is tentative, which means that we're going to look at everybody's source code. We're going to make sure that nobody cheated, everybody followed the rules, they followed better Git guidelines. There were no 2 commits with 100,000 lines each. And we'll be adjusting the winners accordingly. And then in 3 weeks, you will be receiving an email from us that will confirm these are all the prizes that each of you are getting and the amounts. And the prizes will be sent out to you on December 14th, along with the stakes. They all go together. So the values may change, but we need the next few weeks to go through those 700 plus projects. Now, I do want to wrap things up, and I know all of you have been waiting a lot for those announcements. So let's use the remaining energy that we have to really thank everybody that made this whole event possible. There's a lot of people that do amazing set of things behind the scenes, and we want to make sure we recognize everybody and make sure that they know that we appreciate all of their work. So I want to thank everybody that's involved in making this whole thing possible. We have judges, mentors, speakers, partners. But I want to start off with all of you as hackers. You chose to spend your weekend with us. You built something that you were proud of. You were going to build more and more after today, and that's absolutely incredible that you got to be part of the biggest crypto hackathon in the world and the biggest ETHGlobal hackathon so far. Then, all of our amazing judges who spent 5 hours talking to each of these teams live, giving feedback. Give them a massive round of applause. I want to thank all of our mentors and volunteers who were running around this entire weekend to make sure you had a great experience. It keeps getting smaller and smaller. All of our speakers who gave those 60+ workshops, give them a massive round of applause. And so many partners that we couldn't even fit them in a single slide that are here making sure that you have the best experience at this event and in this industry. Thank them one more time. And I wanted to give a special thanks to Juan for leading all of our volunteer experience. He was absolutely incredible. Everybody on the vendor side, from the venue to the AV team to the video team to Jeremy to manage all of our internet, the whole staff that made all this possible. And now you've kind of simmered down. I'm going to let you pause for 5 seconds to recharge, because I want to give the loudest possible clap that we can give to the ETHGlobal team. Please thank everybody on the team, from Andrew, Eugene, Dorian, Alex, George, Pascal, Richa, Sophia, Calvin, Maggie, Nuno, Fred, Anna, Moaz, Emily, Andrew, Jacob, and Liam. I'm just here on stage, but they do the actual work and make sure that you have the best experience out there. And without their help, we would not have the best and the biggest event here. Now, let's get back to those 7 things. How are we feeling? Yeah? We're already getting biased here. Well, there's 7 things we want to talk about. And it seems like it's very obvious what those things are. So I want to understand what's the energy level here, because I'll only reveal it if people are excited. Are you ready? You want to do a countdown? All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You sure? Yeah? Okay. Well, there are 7 things we want to announce, so you have an idea for what next year looks like. And I'm super happy to say these are the next 7 events. We're going to have a Pragma in February, Pragma in April, Pragma in May, Pragma in July, Pragma in August, Pragma in September, and Pragma in November. I think that's 7, right? Did we meet the check? Which one do you think is Mexico? I'm not confirming anything. Well, in addition to Pragma, we're also going to be doing a few hackathons. So, what did the hackathon schedule look like? Well, we're going to bring a hackathon in April, in May, in July, in August, September, and November. That's 6. I know. Someone's paying attention. Well, let's make this a bit more real. These are the actual dates. This is going to be Pragma on the 25th of February, April 3rd, May 29th, July 3rd, August 14th, September 25th, and November. Yes, I know. I see it, and it really annoys me. Well, enough of this teasing. Let's get right to it. I'm super happy to announce the 2025 ETHGlobal schedule. And for this one, I actually would like a countdown. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1. I am happy to say we're going live with our 2025 calendar year. And the first ETHGlobal events are going to be in Taipei on April 24th, or 4th. We're going to go to Prague in May, Cannes in July, New York in August, September will be New Delhi. We found the winner, and our last in-person hackathon will be at DevConnect in November, wherever that happens. I hope it does. I have no idea. And in addition to all of those 6 amazing hackathons, we'll be doing another big set of events to accompany the hacker experience with bringing more people who are not just developers into this ecosystem. And that is Pragma. There'll be a Pragma before every hackathon. So our first one, which is the exception, is going to be in Denver. That's going to be the first in-person event from us before the first hackathon starts. Then we'll start with Pragmas in Taipei, Prague, Cannes, New York, New Delhi, and DevConnect. And 5 more async hackathons will also go live very soon. You're not going to find out those yet. We'll keep the attention to the cities where I know all of you want to travel. Everything is actually live now. You can sign up for any of these events next year on ETHGlobal.com. And we can't wait to see you in 2025. But those are actually the 6 things we wanted to say. The 7th thing is, if you've been hearing me talk about this for the last couple of events, this is where we're headed next year and beyond. We want to make sure that we can make being on-chain as seamless and as accessible and as global as possible. And I am super happy to say that as of right now, ETHGlobal Plus is finally live and available for all of you to get and do so without being on the waitlist. ETHGlobal Plus is your ability to get access to everything that's happening in crypto across the world, across these continents, and we get to do more curated things for all the members here, whether it's founder interviews, way more accessible events, and just making sure that we get to talk to some of our trusted, incredible community members and learn from what we think we should do as a company and organization. The best part about ETHGlobal Plus is that it gives you everything that you need to be in this ecosystem, ours or the broader ecosystem, which means that if you are an ETHGlobal Plus member, you get to show up at any Pragma event without a ticket. You get to bring in a guest. You get to have all of our city packs automatically. We're going to give you free mainnet transactions. We're going to give you thousands of L2 transactions. Any side event that's happening across the world, very likely you'll be able to go into it. Want to make sure we get making travel a lot easier for you, so you get international roaming eSIMs, Uber credits, discounts, more developer tools for faucets, and just startup credits if you're trying to make your project a bigger company, anywhere from way cheaper ways to incorporate the business to using protocols and services they use to simplify and do your infrastructure. So join all of us as part of this curated community and check out everything on ethglobal.com/plus. We can't wait to see all of you as Plus members. Everything will begin with the 2025 calendar kicking off. And before we jump off, I want to go back to the 10 finalist teams that just demoed their projects a little bit ago. We're going to be giving them another $500 each from the ETHGlobal side for building something absolutely incredible and going through the special finalist judging process. So please give the finalists another round of applause for building and showing something live and doing something absolutely, absolutely crazy. But that's not all. In addition to everything that the teams have won and the $500, each finalist member will also earn the Bangkok Finalist Pack. And that means every member on the team will get a limited edition hoodie for just this hackathon, and that gets shipped to them wherever they are in the world. They will have way bigger limits for their faucets, for 14 plus chains. They get to show up to all Pragmas in 2025. That's 7 of them, for those of you counting. They also actually get a Ledger Plus, so they didn't actually have to scream. And we're going to get them to the next hackathon we're doing with a flight reimbursement, so that each team member can get to one of the events and get a $500 flight reimbursement to wherever they are in the world and the closest event to them, which means they get to show up at any of these 6 upcoming in-person hackathons. And last but not least, all the finalist members also get access to ETHGlobal Plus. And this applies to not just Bangkok, but any finalist from 2024. So this is everything I wanted to say. Congratulations to everybody who stuck out through this entire weekend. Thank you for being part of the biggest hackathon ever. This is ETHGlobal Bangkok. We'll see you all outside. Let's party. All the events on ethglobal.com. Thanks, everybody.